Guys, it's me Narelle here and welcome back to a new video. As you can see here, I have a lovely blank piece of watercolor paper, and this is not just any video, it's going to be a tutorial video because I've gotten requested by my friend Ramona Chan here on YouTube to do a how to draw a face my way for a very long time, and now I'm sitting down to do that video. So I am sorry for my lateness. Just to put a disclaimer, this is how I draw a face. You may be like, Narelle, that's a little bit too for me. I can't draw a face based on how you do it. And that's okay, girl. Work. Try to find someone else whose style works better for you, because we're all artists. We all take inspiration from everybody else. So if you feel like my tutorial isn't a way you want to go for, then you work. All right. So pretty much the basic way anyone draws their face, I think everyone does, is drawing a circle. And since my paper is super small, I'm going to have to sit there and draw super tiny. So pretty much this is how my circle came out. Again, your circle does not need to be perfect because this is pretty much a guideline, which is something that helps you draw something. So you don't really need this circle. The difference between my style compared to everybody else's, pretty much this is how I do my face guideline. I know a lot of people do the whole horizontal line like that. I don't do that because it's pointless for me. So I just kind of guess my eyes based on where I want to put it. In this video, I'm going to be doing Nalia's face. Alrighty, so now that we have our guidelines set, now we're just going to draw in the eyes. And like I said, since I'm drawing my character now, he's going to have really big, beautiful eyes. So let's just get started with drawing them. So before I add in his pupils, as you can see here, I actually use my guideline to actually space out his eyes. I really don't follow correct art rules because that's just who I am, but usually eyes are equal distances apart based on the middle line. So as you can see, my eyes are pretty much kind of equal distances apart. So now I'm going to add in his pupils because that'll make it look like he has eyes. Now that I have his pupils in, I actually kind of thicken this up a little bit to make it look like an eye, because sometimes if you leave it like thin like that, it just kind of looks weird. So just pretend this thick line is their eyelashes. I'm so sad. Since my character now pretty much looks like he's uninterested in everything, the eyebrows would just be leveled like this. And it kind of gives that look like they're just like, okay, whatever. Alright, so now that I have my eyes set, now I can go ahead and get into drawing his face shape. Nalia has a very chubby face, so it's going to be pretty easy. With my faces, I just kind of guess it and just make the lines go how I see fit. I don't really have a guideline or tips to tell how to place everything, but all I can say is just go with your heart's content on this, and make sure this line you kind of follow for the bottom of their face. But other than that, I don't really follow those type of rules too much. Alrighty, so now that I have his face shape in, I can add on the nose and his mouth. So pretty much I just draw my noses like little dashes, if you can see it that well. And then I just add another little dash mark right there, just to kind of make it look like their nostrils. And now, yeah, again, since he's pretty much not interested in anything, You could draw him with this type of mouth, or you can draw him smiling if you want. And then the number one thing that makes Naoya is his mole right here. Sometimes I forget to draw it on him, but pretty much that's Naoya. So this is how you draw a face. I am going to add on the neck because I think that's a part of your face. Neck starts where your eye ends. So that's pretty much where I start my necks. Again, depending on your style, you can always like change it to make it you. But pretty much that's what I've been following this whole time. And with necks, I hate drawing them because sometimes your shoulders can look it can look really off depending on how you do it. And I'm like, no, please don't look off for this tutorial because I need to survive. Alright, so that's pretty much how I draw a face. So the rest of this I'm probably going to do as a speed portion because that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Alrighty guys, so now we're at the speed paint portion of this video. I actually really wanted to record the rest of me sketching his hair out and the line art process because I'm actually starting to get into colored line work because I think it looks super freaking cool that you can't see your lines after you finish coloring your image. And I'm just like, as cool as that would have been to record, I just felt like I really didn't have enough time to record because I did this video around 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, you know what, Narelle, you need sleep. So I just recorded the coloring, and with the coloring I use Sharpies, Crayola Super Tips, and Crayola brush markers. And with his face and his eyes, I kind of wanted to leave those kind of not bold, but kind of softer. So I used watercolor for it. And I completely forgot the Crayola Super Tips were not waterproof. So legit, once I got to his face, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot these aren't waterproof. So I tried my hardest not to smudge the color of his hair, but I failed once I got to the background part because I actually touched the color and it's blurred out. And I'm like, no! I was this close to being perfect. So yeah, so I think that's pretty much it for the coloring process. I hope you guys like this video. Like I said, I am not a tutorial person. I can barely explain myself whenever I'm doing live streams as it is, and that's in real person. That's pretty bad. So I hope I got through a little bit. And yeah, and I hope you guys liked learning how to draw Naoya, quote unquote, because I felt like I was teaching you how to draw him. So if you guys want to have your shot to draw him from this video, you can just tag me on Instagram if you want to post it, because I would love to see it. So my video is wrapping up. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!